Retro Rob plays everything.
Hey there gamers, Retro Rob here, and today I've got another Famicom based handheld for you, but this time we're playing with power because this supposedly has HDMI out on it. I'm pretty darn excited. I'm holding it upside down as well. There we go! What does it matter? It doesn't have any pictures or anything, just some text. I mean, it'd be easier to read. Let's go on for 45 minutes just talking about that, or we can start with the front of the box. CHX-40P Retro Pro. Family Pocket Empire Retro Handheld. That's right, it's part of the Empire. The right side, the left side, the top, and the bottom of the box are boring. The back of the box isn't winning awards either. It does, however, say NES Super Games on it. So that's kind of cool. Let's unbox it. I order thee to unbox. Good job. Take a look at that. Looks pretty nice. See what else comes in the box though. Device itself. We have a manual, which is in color. Not bad. It's got a 348-in-1 built into it, looks like. And here's what's included. Portable player, manual, lithium batteries, USB charger cable, AV cable, the Pope, apparently, a plush bag, and no double player pad. That is so sad. Oh well. There's some TV output notes. Interesting. You can do AV too, according to this. I hope that isn't just fake. That would really... No, it's got HD TV out and AV out. I'm pretty excited. Alright. Oh, look at... I don't know if you can see it, but there... Yeah, there we go. There's a little smiley face. Oh, nice.
Thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, or I will go Skynet on your butt.
Inside the box, we have one generic AV cable. Not very exciting. Charge cable. Not very exciting either. And a bag. It's velvety smooth. And probably not really good to touch, to be honest. Ugh. Then here is the Family Pocket. I really like the look of it. It's nice, basic, boxy, not bad. Got an A, B, AA, BB. Start, select, D-pad. Might suffer from D-pad collapse syndrome. That's gonna be a bummer. For those of you who don't know, D-pad collapse syndrome basically means if I press to the right, then roll my finger over, or thumb over, to go to the left, it's gonna lock down and not be able to move, or will move erratically. Doesn't look promising. Those speaker vents, I don't think they are. I don't think they go through. They might be though. Appears to be a headphone port, AV port, HDMI, and of course the charge port. Right side. Is that the right side? Yes. Reset button, on off, volume knob, which I always like it when there's a knob. And on the back, we've got not a lot, but you can open it up. Rechargeable battery. You can also pop this out and it looks like you could put some AAAs in it. That's always nice. I like that when they do that. We're gonna start out with some Dig Dug. I did fail to mention whether these were rubberized or not. They are not. They're just like hard plastic. The whole thing, as far as the plastics goes, I mean, it feels kind of cheap. The buttons are mushy. But, there is a surprise in here. I've got it at max volume right now. So I'm going to turn it down just a little. What this does not have is any kind of D-pad lock. I was kind of surprised. I'm playing terribly, but I'm super surprised that the D-pad does not appear to have a locking problem. Works just fine. If I press all the way left and then just go back, I'm not even lifting off. It works pretty good. I was really expecting that to not work so hot. Come on, you fool. Alright, let's hook this thing up to the big screen and try it out. Here we are in the main menu of the Family Pocket. And anyway, I'm hooked up through AV cables because when I went to connect the HDMI, it didn't work. And then I pushed it a little bit in more and the connector basically cracked off inside. And hear that? It's rattling around in there. Class. Good stuff here. Good stuff. As far as the games go, there's quite a bit of different stuff in here that you don't see in every one of these. So the game set looks pretty good. I did try a few of them. They do appear to be the things that they're labeled as. And that's pretty good too. I mean, really nice selection of games here. So we'll do the Loadrunner test. And we will do the F1 test on this as well. But we will not be testing the HDMI out. Because it broke. Ooh, Twinbee's in here. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I mean, looks like a lot of really good stuff on here. This would be a very good collection of games. I would say there's Mad Christmas. Yeah. I'm just going to go through all these real quick so you have an idea of what's on the device. And then we'll start some playing. Do about 5 games. I always say that. Then I do 3 or 6. Just depends on my mood. And almost at 3:48. And there we go. That's the end. Let's try some of these games, shall we? A couple of people have asked me to do Bomberman, so I'll do a Bomberman. Do. Ooh. It's a little... I think I have this problem on the actual famicom too when I play this game. Is that the controls are a little bit sticky, so I don't know if I can blame that on the controller itself. We'll try a couple more games and see if that's the case. Oh, I don't know. This game's definitely fighting me. There we go. Aw, come on, dude. Quit it. Alright. Come on. Boom. Got one. Bomberman on the NES is not the most exciting game. I think it really came into its own on the Super Nintendo, but on the regular Nintendo, or the Famicom, not the greatest game. But it does work. I have to be kind of deliberate with my D-pad. But as I recall, it's like that on the real thing too. God darn it. Don't turn! Next game. F1 race. We'll know if something's wrong with it really fast. Get into high gear. I really do like this game. It looks pretty good as far as the general appearance of the game, which is sometimes a problem with these Famiclones, or clones. Really, these are not proper Famiclones. They're just, you know, system on a chip things, but yeah, it just reversed. So it just failed the F1 test. For those of you who don't know, what happens on F1 on some of these is that the controls reverse going around turns, thus making it impossible to drive the car properly. And this one just failed it. It's time for the Loadrunner Test. On many of these devices, the A and B buttons are reversed, thus making Loadrunner a big pain in the neck to play. The A button should be right dig, and the B button should be left dig. And guess what, folks? They are in their right positions. So this game system has passed the Loadrunner Test. That's pretty good. Not everything passes it. Come on. You two. Give me your gold. Alright, 1 gold left. Let's go get it. If you have not played this game, it's really a treat. Made it. Let's try another game. And here we have B Wings, which not many people know stands for booty wings. You know, who'da thunk? Interesting game to play, but the basic idea here is I want to see how it handles fast movements in multiple directions. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's a little bit iffy. It's not terrible, but moving up and down, you can see it's a little bit iffy on the up-down movements. That was kind of a mistake there. Yeah, you can see how kind of chunky the movements are. It's not horrible, but for this game, as I get further on, it's going to cost me lives. And here we have some Bobble 2, which is a pretty darn fun game. And this seems to play it just fine. Of course, what I really want to do is what I just failed to do right there, which is I want to have them all up there at the same time so that I can pop them all and get the big prize. I'm all about the pick 'em up games, and this is really one of the best of those types of games. Really like it, and it plays just fine here. I'm having no problems with the controls. Very often, if the controls are really bad, you can't even jump on the bubbles. But I can clearly do it here, so no problems with this game. And if you just wanted it as a dedicated Bobble 2 player, I'm sure it would work just fine for that. As long as you don't need HDMI out, because that didn't work so hot. Towards the end of the collection, there's a whole bunch of these games like Crystal Blast here that are either hacks of other games or kind of low quality games that were made for various handheld systems. And this is great. I mean, I could play this all day. Basically what's going on is I press the A button to drop a bomb, and yeah, then it misses entirely, even though I don't know, even though I got really close to it. You gotta really time it. And it's getting worse here. There we go. That one's gonna hit. Darn. Got that one. I think I'm gonna hit. Ready? Oh, come on. Really? I'm in trouble. Game over. Bummer. Towards the end of the games, we have this little gem here called Strafe. I'm trying to remember what the name of it was, but there was a game that was kind of like this that I recall playing way back on the Apple IIe. Wish I could remember the name of it. It was like Apple something. I can't remember. Anyway. This is honestly not too bad. Come on. Hit that. Hit that. There we go. I don't know what it was, but... not the most amazing game, but Not bad, and it controls fine. Maybe something for the kids? Let's move on. Heck yes. Bump and jump. I like this game. Help me. Okay, I hope... Yeah, okay. Jump was just disabled at the beginning. This game was super, and I mean super popular when I was a kid. And if I could just get some of these guys to die. Uh-oh, I'm gonna be in trouble. Ooh, just made that one. It may not look that exciting, but really this game is a lot of fun to play. And quite enjoyable. And the D-pad's working just fine on it. It's doing a pretty good job. Oh, wait. No! Yes, made it. Made it again. This is so much better than the Atari 2600 version. Like, just all day long. Not quite the arcade, but pretty darn close. Good game. Alright, let's wrap this up and get a verdict. So what's the verdict on the Family Pocket Retro Pro? Well, the controls are okay. They did lock up just a little tiny bit, but they're really not bad and definitely better than many of the sub $20 devices out there. The collection of games is really, really pretty good. It just wide variety. There are some hacks in there, but a lot of the games are legitimate, so there's plenty of games you'll remember from your childhood, if you were young in the 80s anyway. The sound on it's pretty good. The screen I really like. It's a very high quality screen. Looks really good. The plastics are mediocre, but not terrible. Unfortunately, the HDMI out I couldn't test because it broke. And I kind of have a rule with these. I'm not going to give you a pass. If something breaks and falls out inside the machine, actually, if it just breaks at all, and I'm not abusing it, it can't pass. So, all in all, despite the fact that it does have a lot of games, the controls work okay, and the plastics are okay, and even the regular video out is pretty decent, I'm going to give it a thumbs almost all the way down, because you know, you get this as a gift, you don't want it breaking. And that's a serious problem. So, although I liked it, sorry, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Anyway, I want to thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And I'll see you in a couple days. Bye!